On 30th January 2025, the Supreme Court passed a landmark ruling that declared the trying of civilians in military courts unconstitutional, thus seeking the transfer of files to the civil courts.
All charges or ongoing criminal trials or pending trials before the courts-martial involving civilians must immediately cease and be transferred to the ordinary courts of law with competent jurisdiction.
Following the continued argument by MPs challenging government on responsive steps towards the compliance to the recent Supreme Court landmark ruling, government revealed that it has transferred files of civilians to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution.
I wish to report to the House that the transfer has been done. Now, I humbly request that you allow the technical people look through the files and advise on the next step of action.
Basing their argument on Dr. Kizza Besigye's deteriorating health in prison, MPs asked the Attorney General to explain the procedure followed in transferring files in line with the legal regime on who sanctions files to court.
How is the DPP coming into this situation? Or did you just say you got these files from this court and you took them to a court registrar and said, shed these ones? Please elucidate on that issue.
My concern is that the purpose for which we met and asked the executive to bring closer the appearance of Dr. Besigye is being defeated. Because you remember you raised this issue very passionately and we had a purpose. So for somebody to say, let the technocrats go and look at the files when somebody is dying in prison, I mean, how human can we be?
Going back to the Supreme Court and seeking their advice for them to interpret their own orders is laborious and will take a tremendous time. I don't see the prison authorities just on mere statements coming out to release Dr. Besigye.
The Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, however, tasked Besigye's lawyers to follow up with the DPP's office on the matter, as she personally will do the same.
Honourable members, you've heard the files have been transferred. They are in DPP. We are going to make a follow-up, and I will make a follow-up also myself.
Today marks day 95 of Besigye and Obed Lutale's imprisonment since being arrested in Kenya on 16th November 2024.